So then course 7, 1.5, we want to talk about properties of numbers. So here we want to introduce you several properties of numbers. So number 1 is commutative property. So commutative property means that we can add numbers in any order and multiply numbers in any order, but it only applies to addition and multiplication. So how about numbers? So numbers is like 3 plus 8 equals to 8 plus 3. And then 5 times 7 equals to 7 times 5. So for algebra, A plus B equals to B plus A. A times B equals to B times A. So that's addition and multiplication. So for associative property, for the words when we add or multiply, we can group the numbers together in any combination. So this is only limited to addition and multiplication. So when I add the numbers, I can group them in any order, such as 4 plus 5 plus 1 equals to 4 plus 5 plus 1, such as 9 times 2 times 6 equals to 9 times parenthesis 2 times 6. So for algebra, parenthesis A plus B plus C equals to A plus B plus C. Okay, parenthesis A times B times C equals to A times parenthesis B times C. Okay, so how about some identity properties? Identity properties is the sum of 0 and any number is the number. The product of 1 and any number is the number. So the sum of 0 and any number is the number. The product of 1 and any number is the number. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 times 1 is 8. So 8 plus 0 is 8. And then 8 times 1 is 8. So these are commutative property, associative property, and identity property. So here example 1, identifying properties of addition and multiplication. Okay, so we want to see which property is represented. So 2 plus 7, parenthesis 7 plus 8 equals to 2 plus 7, parenthesis plus 8. And we see that we both have parenthesis, it's just the position switches. So this is what we say associative property. And when 25 times 1, and this is what we say identity property. Okay, when x times 1 equals to y times x, their order switch, x times y equals to y times x. This is what we say commutative property. Okay, so here we want to practice trying to simplify each expression, and then justify each of our steps. So here I see 2 and 8, which added up equals to 10. So I want to move so that they added up together. So here I do 12 plus 18 plus 19. And since I move 12 and 18, this is commutative property. And then I go from left and right, 30 plus 19. This is addition property of equality. Then this is 49. Again, this is addition property of equality. For example B, now I have 25 multiplies 30 multiplies by 4. Now I have 25 multiplies by 4 times 13. And again, this is commutative property. So this is 100 times 13. This is multiplication property of equality. So this is 1,300. This is also multiplication property of equality. This means that it's the same like this. So then I want to talk about distributive properties. Distributive property is very important here. For numbers, 6 times 19, the thing outside will multiply by inside. Addition stays the same. So 6 times 9. And then 6 times 14. And then for algebra, it's A times B plus A times C. Okay, for the numbers, it's A times 5. The whole thing needs to minus A times 2. For this one from the outside, A times B, then minus A times C. Okay, so I keep the sign in the middle and then rather multiply the first number, second number, first number, second number. So in example 3, I want to use distributive property to find 7 times 29. So there are 2 cases. So method 1, I use addition 20 plus 9. Like the more we break down the number, make it the smaller it is, the easier for us to do the addition. Method 2, 7 times 30 minus 1. So we can break it down as addition or subtraction. So this 7 times 20, 140 plus 7 times 9, 63. And then 7 times 30, 210 minus 7, 203, and this is 203. So we will see that it leads to the same answer. So now let's do think and discuss, and I'll see you in class.